So let's clap for PSG. 4-0 at the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup semi-finals against Real Madrid is a great feat. Whether Madrid is in form or not, whether the formation wasn't the right formation, whether Xabi Alonso made some errors with the team selection, whether players were injured, a 4-0 win against Madrid is always going to be huge. So congratulations to PSG on reaching the finals. And as much as I'm one of those people who have been, pushing this narrative, championing the cause that PSG are outrightly the best team in the world right now. A lot of narratives are flying online, and I think most people don't really watch football. They just see results, and without doing proper analysis, they just want to banter. I see people making predictions of 7-1, 6-0, 5-0 against Chelsea versus PSG on Sunday. And it makes me laugh because it only shows that most people don't even follow Chelsea and most people don't even follow PSG. And a lot of you have not really watched this FIFA Club World Cup, because if you did, I don't think anybody will be predicting 7-1, 4-0, 5-0, because there's no way in hell PSG are going to beat Chelsea by more than a goal difference or 2 goals difference. The worst case scenario is 2 goals difference. What am I talking about? Maybe like 2-0, 2-1. But let me burst your bubble. Chelsea are winning on Sunday. And if you understand European football and FIFA tournaments, then of course, Chelsea even have an edge. Like I told people that Madrid are better off when you meet them on your way to the finals, because Madrid's record in the final is impeccable. What that means is Madrid has been to like maybe 14 or 15 Champions League finals, and they've won maybe 90% or 99% of it. Same thing in Super Cups and FIFA Club World Cup. So if you have a chance against Madrid, it's always in the knockout stages, quarterfinals, semi-finals. That's just how Madrid's history in these tournaments have been. Now, Chelsea, people are looking at Chelsea like the Chelsea of Pochettino and the Chelsea of Maresca, where Chelsea fell off between December and February. And a lot has not been said about the recent improvement. You guys didn't even learn a lesson when everybody was shouting, Betis will kill Chelsea. Chelsea have been playing smaller teams. Now they are going to meet a proper team. Chelsea went there and destroyed these guys. And people, when Chelsea lost against Flamengo, everybody was like, woo, Flamengo. This Chelsea cannot even get to the finals. Chelsea got their tactics right, and guess what? When they met Benfica, Palmeiras, and recently Fluminense, they limited these guys to like 0 attack threat. So it took the genius of Estevao Williams to actually get a goal. If that match was played for like the next 3 days, there's no way Fluminense were going to score in that game. Even though Caicedo did not play, even though Reece James did not start that game, there's no way in hell Fluminense were going to score in that game. And to burst your bubble, in the last 15 or so games, Chelsea have won all but 2. And those 2 games are against Newcastle and, of course, Flamengo, where Chelsea got red carded because of Nicolas Jackson. Now, PSG are going to sweat for their money on Sunday. And Chelsea are not Real Madrid. You can look at the name right now, but why are you not looking at the team itself and then looking at the personnel? I think the only place where PSG can maybe outdo Chelsea completely is the goalkeeper position. Every other thing, Chelsea match them square. If you are looking at Hakimi, you are looking at Reece James. I don't think even Rich James on his worst day, I don't see Desire Dowie, running around Rich James, turning him left and right. He couldn't even do it against what was this guy's name, Pedro Porro of Tottenham when France faced Spain. Then, if you want to talk about left back, Cucurella is out there. He's very up there with Nuno Mendes. That's how close this Chelsea PSG team are. Do you get? And then when you look at the 5 and 6, Colwill is coming into that player that he is, that everybody thinks he's going to be. And Partey is not going to be playing. And maybe Marquinhos is way better than Tosin Adarabioyo because of experience and all of that. But that is how close this thing is. So the only weak link there is going to be Sanchez. And because we don't know the version of Sanchez that is going to turn up on Sunday. Now, if you are going to the midfield, if we are all being honest, none of, let's say, João Neves is not on the level of Caicedo. He's not. He's not. Definitely he's not. And then we can talk about, okay, Vitinha is outrightly the best midfielder right now. Yeah, but not miles ahead of Enzo Fernandez. He is not. Then are you going to talk Fabian Ruiz with Cole Palmer? Then you talk Neto, Dembele that was locked completely by Marco Correa, Spain versus France. Then is it João Pedro and Desire Dowie? The gap is not as significant as people are making it to be. And I tell you for a fact, Chelsea have this knack of going into finals as underdogs and overperforming. And this time around, they're not going to even pack the balls or maybe try to be too defensive in order to get a win against Real Madrid. My only concern is Sanchez as well as Enzo Maresca, because if he overthinks like his mentor Pep Guardiola and start putting Rich James on the bench or playing him in midfield and all those tactical nonsense that he does or once in a while, then that's where we'll have a problem. But as soon as everybody is playing, maybe we'll have Rich James, we'll have Tosin, we'll have Levi Cole, we'll have Marco Correa, we'll have Caicedo Enzo, we have Pedro Neto, we have João Pedro, we have Kopama, we have all these guys. Like the lineup against Benfica, except the fact that maybe Lavia is not fit to play in that game. I don't see PSG running over Chelsea. Even against Bayern Munich, they couldn't run over Bayern Munich. For the best part of the game, Bayern Munich were by far the better team. Now, if you look at Madrid, people are looking at this Madrid like the Madrid of 2023, 2022, where Ancelotti, Vinicius were balling and all of that. And you are not looking at this Madrid as the same Madrid that Arsenal beat them home and away. The same Madrid that Barcelona beat them like 5 times or 4 times last season. You hear Madrid and you think, oh, PSG beat Madrid 4-0, so they are going to give Chelsea 6. This Madrid is nothing better than this Chelsea currently. It's just that Madrid name tag that they are carrying around, nothing more. So I'm sorry to disappoint you that Chelsea are winning the FIFA Club World Cup on Sunday and there's nothing anybody can do. So when they actually win, you can maybe collect the cup and give it to PSG. PSG, made it to their first finals against Bayern Munich in Champions League. They lost. They won their second. Chelsea made it to their first in 2008 against Man U. They lost. They won in their second. Manchester City made it to their first Champions League final. They lost. They won it in their second. Nobody comes from nowhere, gets to a final for the first time and wins it. Chelsea lost their first FIFA Club World Cup against Corinthians. They won in their second. PSG's case is not going to be different. So if people can make all the noise that you want, but this PSG, come on now.